But we jump to these solutions. We jump to the question of these solutions really fast, right? And I think that because we jump straight to the solutions without understanding the actual mechanics of the problem, then I think what we are experiencing is a critical thinking gap. In theory, and I now this part I have talked about, right? In theory, collective investment, block building, right, are some of the things that could start to help to close these gaps. And even then, when I'm talking about closing the gaps, like that in and of itself is interesting because closing the gaps is about getting to parity with whiteness. And this is not even a part of this topic for today, but I have pinned it for my next one is about the concept of getting on par with whiteness when whiteness is violent and extractive. So I've been messing around with that. Like, but is that who I want to be on par with? And what does that mean if I reject getting on par with violent white extractive nature? If I reject that, how do I live in this society? Can I live in this society? So those are some questions that I'll be asking in deep dive number 9. But bringing it back to this one, right? Collective investment block building. This is the same model that we're seeing in some of the other aspects. Like last deep dive, I talked about what was going on over in the Sahel region, right, with the AES and what they're doing with their bank, or what Ethiopia has done with their dam, right? Or what's happening right now over in West Africa, not in the Sahel, but in West Africa with their cocoa alliance, right? So like what we're starting to see is models of block building and collective investment that's starting to pay off in a variety of these regions in